jolly Christmas, it's the best time of the year. Now I don't know if there'll be snow, but have a cup of cheer. Have a holly jolly Christmas, and when you walk down the street, say hello to friends you know and everyone you meet. Oh, the mistletoe is hung where you can see. Somebody waits for you, kiss her once for me. Have a holly jolly Christmas, and in case you didn't hear, oh by golly, have a holly jolly Christmas this year.
I saw that. You drew us in, had us believing, and then all of a sudden, zing. Thank you, Bill. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Unity of Orange County. How you doing today? It's so nice to see you. Thank you for keeping your Christmas appointment with us this morning. It feels a little extra Christmassy today. I'm not sure why, other than maybe this, but I don't think that's really the reason, because I don't even see this. But anyway, it is time, in fact, to sing a Christmas carol. We are doing Away in the Manger for this Advent week of love. So please rise and join with me and sing Away in the Manger. 3 verses.
Away in a manger, no crib for a bed, the little Lord Jesus laid down his sweet head. The stars in the sky looked down where he lay, the little Lord Jesus asleep in the hay. The cattle are lowing, the baby awakes, but little Lord Jesus no crying he makes. I love you, Lord Jesus, look down from the sky and stay by my side till morning is nigh. Be near me, Lord Jesus, I ask thee to stay close by me forever and love me, I pray.
you sound like an angelic choir. Speaking of which, there's choir rehearsal later on today, so don't forget that. It's not too late to join. All right, while you're still standing, take a second, welcome your friend with a warm Unity greeting. Also, welcome someone new. Thank you. I was like, it feels like we need a key change here. I was hoping you had it. I was hoping you had it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I know what you're saying. Yeah. Right. I love that, though. I used to love that when we did caroling. We would do stuff like that sometimes. And it's just nice to be, like, kind of in a little space where it's cozy and you're not expecting, like, something grand, you know? Yeah. I love that. All right, and as you are returning to your seats, we're going to welcome Sandy to the platform. Hi, Sandy. Good morning.
Good morning, everyone. We're so happy to see you here, and if you happen to tune in on YouTube today, we're happy you do that, but we hope you'll stop by and see us sometime. We have a wonderful church here. Okay, we always like to start our service by affirming our prayer for our church, our vision, and our mission statement. So our prayer for our church all together: God is our strength, our substance, our source, and our supply. We open our minds to divine ideas, and we are grateful for the good in our ministries. Our vision statement: we are love, honoring the divine in all. And our mission statement: we awaken, inspire, and transform lives through loving kindness and service. And then we always want to thank all the wonderful people that make this service possible. Our music director, Tom Keys. Keyboard and choir director, Bill Wolf. John is on camera today. Waverly is streaming. And our trustee today is Howard. Today the greeters were me and Linda. And thank you, Ellen, for filling in, too. And then our wonderful Carla, the cook, will be our fellowship for today. That always brings a lot of happiness, right? And today our speaker is Reverend Allison. She'll be talking about being the channel for God's love. Love alone can unite living beings so as to complete and fulfill them, for it alone joins them by what is the deepest in themselves. All we need is to imagine our ability to love developing until it embraces the totality of everyone on earth. Wonderful. Okay, so we have some announcements today. The 90 Days of Gratitude is in week 11, and it's about wisdom and understanding. And I think, do we still have some papers back there that people can take? Okay, great. Okay, and then there's a great quote: divine wisdom is the voice of God within, guiding every thought and action. That's from Charles Fillmore. Also, the Circle of Connection today will be with Reverend Allison, which is a wonderful thing if you want to sit and talk about a little deeper part of what she talks about. And then choir rehearsals, yay choir, because you will get to see them next Sunday. And it's amazing what they do with a very small amount of people. Okay, so, and you can still do it if you like to sing. So, and then we'll have a Christmas candle lighting will be on December 21st. And we're also celebrating Christmas with what we are calling a reader's theater, so that it will be telling, the metaphysical meaning of the Christmas symbols. There's also a town hall coming up on December 21st is very busy, and there'll be a meeting after. And if you haven't attended a town hall, they don't go on and on. They really get to the point, and they tell you the most important things that are going on in our church. Minister search is still on, and I know that they're interviewing people. Tina Magnuson, Waverly Reed, and Joseph Meyer, they are helping us to do this. And, our community is a very loving place. So we hope to find someone to guide us as we continue our search. And also, let's please say our affirmation for the search for our part-time minister. Centered in Christ consciousness, we are guided to a right and perfect minister as they are guided to us. We also always have a prayer chaplain available outside. You'll see them with their shawl on if you would like some extra prayer. And one last thing, Ellen, with the clipboard, would love you to start signing up for January for greeters and hospitality. And so I'll take it back to Tom.
Thank you, Sandy. All right, Reverend Allison is here, so that means it's Request Sunday. Reverend Allison's great about knowing the songs that go with her talk, and she's also great about picking songs that I usually know as opposed to I have to learn a song. So you guys know this one. It's Mary, Did You Know? This is a beautiful song about Christmas and love.
Mary, did you know that your baby boy would one day walk on water? Mary, did you know that your baby boy would save our sons and daughters? Did you know that your baby boy has come to make you new? This child that you've delivered will soon deliver you. Mary, did you know that your baby boy would give sight to a blind man? Mary, did you know that your baby boy would calm the storm with his hand? Did you know that your baby boy has walked where angels trod? And when you kiss your little baby, you've kissed the face of God. Mary, did you know? The blind will see, the deaf will hear, the dead will live again. The lame will leap, the dumb will speak, the praises of the Lamb. Mary, did you know that your baby boy is Lord of all creation? Mary, did you know that your baby boy would one day rule the nations? Did you know that your baby boy is heaven's perfect Lamb? The sleeping child you're holding is the great I am.
All right, it is time to get ready for our daily word and our meditation, and we are singing, O come, Emmanuel. Almost, we're almost there. I know. As we talked about this previously, the first lyric of this talks about if you understand your oneness with the divine, it helps set your spiritual consciousness free. So as you sing the first words, think about that.
O come, Emmanuel, and ransom captive Israel that mourns in lonely exile here until the Son of God appear. Rejoice, rejoice, Emmanuel shall come to thee, O Israel. O come, thou wisdom from on high, and order all things far and nigh. To us the path of knowledge show, and cause us in her ways to go. Rejoice, rejoice, Emmanuel shall come to thee, O Israel.
And now let's welcome Reverend Allison to the platform.
Yay, I get to come now. Sorry, I'm just so excited, I guess. I just had to get up here. Good morning, everyone. All right, well, let's begin first by lighting our Christ candle. Oh, or not. Come on, we can do it. And we're going to light the Christ candle in honor of the Christ that is within each and every one of us. And just know that that light is shining bright. And now we will light the Advent candles, the first for hope and faith, the second for peace, and today's for love. That's a new one. We got to give it a minute. Here we go. All right, now that we have all this peace and love within us, let's just take a moment and acknowledge that the prayers that have been brought forth in the prayer box. And if they haven't been put in there yet, if they're still on your heart or if they're still coming, that's okay too. But let's just know together that there is one and only one power in the universe. That power is God. And that power answers all prayers in the right and perfect timing. So we give thanks, we give gratitude, and we honor that place within us that is that source. In this moment, we say thank you, and we allow it to be, knowing that it is right and perfect, and so it is. And now we'll get ready for our daily word. Oh, conveniently, it is love. How about that? I love it when a plan comes together. December 14th, 2025, love. And the affirmation, I give and receive love with joy and gratitude. Let's say that together. I give and receive love with joy and gratitude. This Advent season, I turn my attention to the myriad ways love expresses within and around me. I feel called to share blessings of love with people in all circumstances and receive their blessings of love in kind. I may join in festive celebrations, sharing cheer and fellowship with friends and colleagues. I practice patience and understanding, especially during moments of frustration as I go about my Christmas preparations. I feel compassion for those with struggle during the holidays and reach out to them with support and caring. These are some of the ways I show love to others. When I receive their time, attention, and gifts with gratitude, I am letting them show their love to me. And our scripture this morning is John 13, verse 34. I give you a new commandment, that you love one another, just as I have loved you. You also should have loved one another. And now you can prepare for our meditation. If it's comfortable for you, put your feet on the floor and just relax and get in the moment. Take your time and just find your space and comfort. Again, if it's comfortable for you, sit up nice and tall. Keep your shoulders relaxed. Close your eyes and just breathe. Lay your palms softly on your thighs. Once you find your moment, keep your shoulders relaxed. Take a deep breath in through your nose and exhale out through your mouth. Take a moment to appreciate and acknowledge being present. Let's work our way to love. What is the reason that you forget to love yourself? Your confidence? Try to figure out about it. Try to reset what you think, what you know, and start again from scratch. Enjoy this moment as a complete moment of freedom. Your mind is lighter, free from all the negative thoughts, ready to get nourished with some positive vibes for a new dose of real, profound, and grounding trust. Keep in mind that love is not something you have to look for. This is something that is inside of you, hidden from surface, that is making up the worries, the schedules, and the social masks, and all the wrong negative conceptions of yourself. You just have to release some love to give it a chance to shine, to lead you. What you have to look for is the perfect combination of your body and soul. A balanced, serene mood and attitude that feels like you're preparing a fertile soil to grow amazing, beautiful flowers as divine insights from a higher and more caring version of yourself. You are getting ready to release all of your magic. This is the day and the time to let your walls down and feel free to show up with no defenses, vulnerable and widely open with an open heart. Now take a deep, long breath in and a long breath out. And listen to the sound of your breathing becoming heavier and heavier as every breath you take. Use this moment to focus on your emotions and how you feel. Focus on your breath to create a smooth and intimate environment to cultivate a new and improved mindful and open mindset. The sound of your breath with its vibrational frequencies will show up, and it will spread all over your body, nourishing at different stages, a deeper level. Release your sense of discomfort, of loneliness, of insecurity. Experience the present moment, because it's time to heal. Heal your emotional wounds, feeling grateful for yourself once again. Focus on one particular thought and think about the one thing that you love about yourself. Inhale and smile quietly to yourself. Practice kindness. Be your own friend. Exhale and sigh. You just have to do this with love, with loving, caring gestures, a little bit of every day, baby steps. Explore your body, your mind, your emotions, how you really feel. Acknowledge it and keep things going. But this is not a race. This is not a challenge. This is a time of your life to reconnect with your true highest self. This is your time to spread your little wings and soar. Higher than before, stronger than before, better than before. Now take a deep breath and visualize a door. Exhaling, try to open the door with all your energy, your power, your confidence, and love. See the light waiting for you on the other side. This is the warm wave of love that you deserve for what you really are. Your inner magic, you often try to hide it, is now spreading all over your life. Connect to that magical life and enjoy every single ray you see. Feel it all over your face, your heart, your spirit. Take another deep breath, and with a sigh, rub your hands together and generate a little heat between them. Once they are warm, put them on your eyes. Now take these last precious moments to acknowledge your commitment to this practice, to bring the light, that magic, with you into your daily life. When you are ready, you may put your hands down and gently open your eyes. And we will have a moment to enjoy some wonderful music.
Is my decision up to me to give of my heart? Love is my decision. No one else can tell me to start. And once I decide to change my mind, love will show me how. Love is my decision right here and now. Love is my decision. Up to me to stand on that bridge. Love is my decision. No one else can make me forgive. And once I decide to change my mind, God will show me how. Love is my decision right here and now. Love is my decision. Up to me to dance down the road. Love is my decision. No one else can lighten my load. And once I decide to change my mind, God will show me how. Love is my decision right here and now. My decision right here and now.
Thank you. Thank you, Bill. And I only, that was another request, and I only threw it on him on Thursday, so yay. Good job, Bill. Thank you so much. So this is the third week of Advent. So far, we've experienced hope and faith, and peace. And it is just such a wonderful opportunity this time of year to have these experiences. And today we get to experience love. When they asked me which week I wanted to speak for Advent, and that's what I chose. From Corinthians 13:13 we read, "So faith, hope, and love abide, these three, but the greatest of these is love." Have you ever stopped to consider the impact your love has made on other people in the world? Not the love that is closest to you, like your family and friends, but the ripple that love creates in the lives of others simply when we let our Christ light shine. Each Sunday we light this candle as a reminder. But do we think about it after we leave the sanctuary? And we get back to our day-to-day lives? Do we remember that little Christ light? Unity co-founder Myrtle Fillmore taught us that love is the great harmonizer, a force that can heal, restore, and unite. She believed that love has the power to bring into harmony with ourselves as well as with others. And where love is present, negativity and discord dissolve. So the takeaway here is that love has the power to bring us into harmony with ourselves. And I believe we often think of love as something we give away to others. And certainly that is a large factor of how much or how often do we extend that love back to ourselves? Who remembers that old adage that you cannot give from an empty cup? So I say unto you that we must cultivate this idea of loving ourselves first. And my goal today is to help you reach that goal of achieving that harmony within that Myrtle talked about. And Swami Mantkananga reminds us, if you want to experience love, you have to start by loving yourself. And this is one of the hardest things to do. And it's often far easier just to give that love away to somebody else than to truly turn it back and love our whole selves. And I'm certain that each one of us here can name something that we would like to change about ourselves. Anybody want to go first? No? Okay. But I remember growing up, and and this is actually still true, but the kids with the straight hair wanted curly hair, and the kids with the curly hair wanted straight hair, and the short kids wanted to be tall, and the brown-eyed kids wanted to have blue eyes, and so on and so on. The list is endless. It's what we didn't, it was what our bodies did not show to the outside world. We were thinking there was some lack that we wanted to change. And somewhere along the way, whether through media, personal experience, or outside influences, we began to somehow think of ourselves as less than in some way. But if we take a moment and we reflect on the fact that God has a body of love, and God is a body of love, and we are an expression of God right here on earth, how can we not start from a place of love? A place deep within ourselves, the core of which is the Creator. You see, love is a principle. It is more than just sentiment. It is a need, it is a hunger, it is a thirst, and it's a perfectly natural craving. If love is a principle in nature, then love will respond to love. I have my own little personal business cards, and the quote that I have on there is, "Love is the affirmation of love." Love is the affirmative of love. We crave love, we long for it, we need it. But maybe some of us have to learn how to love. Maybe we've been stepped on or hurt. And so we have to find the concept of self-love. And maybe that's something that's difficult to understand. Oh my God. I'm sorry, I forgot to put my phone on silent. Just 1 second. Human experience, can I put you on a brief hold? Thank you, I'll be back to you as soon as I can. So So, this is really embarrassing. But, the economy, the way it is, I've had to kind of take on a second job. So, you think this is my only gig, but I've had to take on a part-time job with a call center to make ends meet right now. So I realize this is highly irregular, and I do apologize for the interruption. I hope you'll indulge me for just a moment. And I don't think it'll take too long to help this person. She's still on hold, I hope. Still hold, okay. To help her with her problem, because I've been highly trained. And as a rule, I would not take a job that didn't align with my life and my purposes and my principles. So I tell you what, I'm going to put my phone on speaker so that you can kind of listen into the conversation while I just help her really quickly. I know it'll be quick. And I really think you might actually take something away with what I have to say. So you might hear something that actually resonates with you. So I promise it won't take too long. I'm going to put it on speaker. Okay. Thank you for holding. How can I assist you in installing love on the human machine? To get started, please place yourself in a receptive mode.
Well, I can do that, but I'm not very technical, and I think I'm ready to install now, but what do I do first?
Oh, the first step is you open your heart. Have you located your heart, ma'am?
Well, yes, I have, but there's several programs running right now. Is it okay to install while they're running?
Well, what programs are currently running, ma'am?
Well, let me see. I have Past Hurt, EXE, Low Esteem, EXE, Grudge, EXE, and Resentment.com running right now.
Oh, okay, that's no problem, no problem. Love will automatically erase pasthurt.exe from your current operating system. It may remain in your permanent memory, but it will no longer disrupt the other programs. Love will eventually overwrite loveesteem.exe with a module of its own called High Esteem EXE. However, you have to completely turn off, and this is important, Grudge EXE and Resentment.com. Those programs prevent love from being properly installed. Can you turn those off, ma'am?
Well, but I don't know how to turn them off. Can you tell me how?
Oh, it's my pleasure. It's my pleasure. Yes, absolutely. Go to your start menu and invoke forgiveness.exe. And do this as many times as necessary until Grudge EXE and Resentment.com have been completely erased.
Okay. Oh, just a second. It looks like I may have to repeat that one. Is it really difficult to get rid of? Okay, just a minute. Okay, I'm done. Love has started installing itself automatically. Is that normal?
Yes, it is. You should receive a message that says it will reinstall for the life of your heart. Do you see that message?
Oh, yes, I do. It's complete. Is it completely installed?
Yes, but remember that you only have the base program. You need to begin connecting to other hearts in order to get the upgrades.
Oh, I have an error message already. What should I do?
Well, what does the message say?
Well, let's see. It says error 412. Program not run on internal components. What does that mean?
Oh, don't worry, ma'am. That's a common problem. It means that the love program is set up to run on external hearts, but has not yet been run on your heart. It is one of those complicated programming things, but in not so technical terms, it means you have to love your own machine before it can love others.
So what should I do?
Well, can you find the directory that's called self-acceptance?
Well, let me look. Yes, I have it.
Excellent. You're getting really good at this.
Thank you.
Well, you're welcome. And click on the following files and then copy them to the My Heart directory. ForgiveSelf.doc, selfesteem.txt, realizeworth.txt, and goodness.doc. The system will overwrite any conflicting files and begin patching any faulty programming. Also, and this is important, you need to delete selfcritic.exe from all directories. And then empty your recycle bin afterwards to make sure it is completely gone and never comes back.
Oh, got it. Oh, My heart is filling up with really neat files. I have smile.mpg, and it's playing on my monitor right now, and it shows that warmth.com. Oh, and then there's peace.exe. Oh, and contentment.com are copying themselves all over my heart.
Well, then love is installed and running. You should be able to handle it from here, but one more thing before I go.
Yes, what is it?
Love is freeware. So be sure to give it to, and its various modules, to everyone that you meet. They will in turn share it with other people, and they will in turn make some really neat modules come back to you.
Oh, wow. Oh, I will. Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, and have a loving day. I'm going to turn off the phone. Okay. And again, I apologize for the disruption. Let's get back to our discussion of loving oneself. But before we go, though, let's give a hand to our customer, Lynn Gabrielson. Thank you, Lynn, for assisting us in learning how to love and install love on our human machines. And you people are really on board, because I've given that speech before, and the audience seriously thought I was on my phone. So you guys were ahead. You give yourself some points, because I don't know that I fooled any of you. So there. So right here and now is this opportunity to love ourselves. Love for this magnificent vehicle that we have been given in which to navigate this thing called life. This wonderful instrument which does so much for us without us even putting any input into it. Think about it for a minute. Our heart beats, our lungs breathe, our liver filters, our kidneys eliminate, and our inner ear balances us. And I can go on, but this is not an anatomy lesson, it's a sermon. So first you have to love your body, then those who are related to your body, and then the master of the body, the inner self. The truth is that God has no physical body. The only body that God has is the body of love. And if the love that you experience in your daily life, the love that you feel for your friends, your relatives, your pets, or even your possessions, if you could just turn that to your inner self, that would be enough to bring you liberation. But here's where a lot of us get. I'm down again. Oh, there it goes. We forgot to love ourselves. We forget to love ourselves first. But truly, how can we extend love to others if we first do not give ourselves the love that it requires? As within, we must discover it might have just got pulled because I was sitting. Yeah. Okay. We must discover love within ourselves before we can extend it to the world. And I'm going to let you in on a little secret. You are worthy of love, and you have the ability to love yourself. In fact, you need to love yourself first and foremost. And it's not selfish, it's essential. So let's not get sidetracked here and think that I'm talking about the ego-centered love. Who remembers the acronym for ego? Well, the one that I use is edging God out. And that's not what we're trying to do here, but rather, in this instance, we're talking about getting our little selves out of the way so that God can love through us. True love of yourself is having a deep, joyous respect for you. Being mindful of your God-given abilities and capabilities and using them then to the fullest extent possible. And the gospel indicates that without this wholeness, loving respect for yourself, you cannot really love anyone else. It tells us, thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. And this implies that if you don't love yourself, you won't be able to love your neighbor. But if you do love yourself as a child of the divine, then you can likewise love and respect others. So let's ask ourselves, am I able to love myself authentically today? Do I have reverence for my physical body as well as for the divine essence? Do I respect what I am and what I stand for as a human being? And lastly, is there room for improvement? Anybody remember Deep Thoughts with Jack Handy? That's what I'm thinking here. So how do we start falling in love with ourselves? It seems unlikely to many people. And sometimes people might think it's a little silly, but it's not silly. It's simply a process of introspection and appreciation, and it's very, very possible. Other one. Here are some tools that you can use to do so. Foster mindfulness to help you cultivate self-love. Being connected to what you feel, what you think, allows you to remain mindful of who you are and how you act. Just slow down and begin to notice what you're saying to yourself. And the thoughts that you are having, those are so important. Reflect on how these may impact your health, your behavior, your mood. And when you become mindful of who you are, you're more likely to act in accordance with this wisdom rather than what you perceive others might want from you. The second one is practice self-care. Nourish yourself. Commit to healthy activities such as balanced nutrition, exercise, getting adequate sleep, play, and social interactions. Next, we're going to forgive ourselves. That's right, I said forgive yourself. It's important to own and take responsibility for your actions. It's also important to grow and learn from your mistakes rather than punishing yourself. Practice self-compassion when you make a mistake. Reframe mistakes as lessons, or as I like to call them, opportunities. Embrace them as a chance to learn and grow. Next, we're going to set some boundaries. With me. Being able to set limits and say no to activities, interaction, and work that depletes you or harms you physically, emotionally, or spiritually shows self-love and compassion. Who else has a calendar full of things that we should have said no to? And that's the perfect line for this time of the year, is it not? If there are things and people who incessantly stress you out, inflame you, or bring you down, see if you can just take a break from them. Creating space can help you evaluate your relationships and commitments and then decide which ones you want to invite back into your life. And it is perfectly acceptable to love someone out of your life. Lastly, we're going to live intentionally. When you live with purpose and meaning, you'll make decisions that support your intentions. And this makes you feel great about yourself, and then you'll accomplish your true purpose. If you set your intention to live a healthy and meaningful way, you will take actions then to support that intention. So choose one way to start caring for yourself today. And as you work on beginning to accept that and love yourself just a little more, you will exercise actions that bring about self-love naturally. Take some time to start to trust. And as you get to know that cool person that you are within, you will then not abandon your self-care practices. Give yourself love just as fully as you would give it to a child, a parent, or a friend. You are capable. There it is. You are capable of great love. And you're worthy of that great love. Do seemingly silly things, like hug yourself. Tell yourself daily that you love yourself and that you are beautiful and strong and great. Embracing self-love doesn't happen overnight, but it is so important. And in this process, you will get to know that lovable person within. That person is great and worthy of every ounce of your love. The founder of the Science of Mind, Ernest Holmes, says it this way: "The love of all good is within me and through me. That love goes out to meet all who come into my atmosphere. It radiates to and flowing through all. My love within me is perfect. Thy love within me is perfect. And Lucille Ball says it this way: I have an everyday religion that works just for me, and that is love yourself first, and everything else falls into line. And lastly, the Buddha says, you must love yourself before you love another. By accepting yourself and fully being what you are, your simple presence can make others happy. You yourself, as much as anybody in the entire universe, deserve your love and affection. So I think when we start our exploration of loving ourselves, we should begin with these main values: compassion, forgiveness, tolerance, and contentment. And at the deepest level of our being, we all want love, and we all want to be loved. So, my friends, I invite you to be gentle with yourselves. Be kind to yourselves. Be patient as you learn new ways. As you learn new ways of loving who you are and showing yourself that love. Treat yourself as someone you would treat that you really, really love. Begin now and do the best that you can. Be completely humble and gentle, and trust that inner guidance that is your source, and live the best version of you right here, right now. So in this season of Advent, as we anticipate the next few weeks of the coming of the new year, let us remember there's a heart at the center of everything. There's a pulse that beats through everything. There is a law of beauty and love running through all things. Love is the greatest healing on earth. Just to love is great. Just to love a friend is the greatest. Just to have compassion is greater than to own a kingdom. And to love oneself is the gift that we can give ourselves. And when we've truly achieved it, it will in kind create a world that works for everyone. One last quote from Louise Hay. Love is the greatest miracle cure. Loving ourselves works miracles in our lives. So go forth with love. And so it is.
Thank you for the patience with the wireless issue there. And thank you. Right? I appreciate that. And thank you so much for that beautiful talk. That was amazing. One more round of applause, please. Love hits different. Something that I've been feeling as I've been getting older, love hits different than it used to when I was younger. So that was an emotional one today. All right, this is another song that Reverend Allison requested. We're not doing Christmas, but that's okay, because this is still a good one. Love changes everything, hands and faces, earth and sky. Love changes everything, how you live and how you die. Love can make the summer fly, or a night seem like a lifetime. Yes, love changes everything. Now I tremble at your name. Loving in the world will ever be the same. Love changes everything. Days are longer, words mean
everything. Pain is deeper than before. Love will turn your world around, and that world will last forever. Yes, love changes everything, brings you glory, brings you shame. Nothing in the world will ever be the same. Off into the world we go, planning futures, shaping years. Love bursts in and suddenly all our wisdom disappears. Love makes fools of everyone. All the rules we made were broken. Yes, love changes everyone. Live or perish in its flame. And love will never, never let you be the same. Love will never, never let you be the same.
Thank you guys so much, and let's welcome Sandy to the platform again. Hi, Sandy.
There are 5 basic unity principles, and let us say them all together. Number 1, God is all good and active in everything, everywhere. And together, I am naturally good because God divinity is in me and in everyone. I create my experiences by what I choose to think and what I feel and believe. Through affirmative prayer and meditation, I connect with God and bring out good in my life. I do and give my best by living the truth. I know I make a difference. We also practice the principle of giving and receiving. We practice the principle of giving and receiving by holding the gifts in our hands as we say the offering blessing. Divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. And the act of giving, of course, is a very pure form and is a foundation of our life. Our church is solely funded through your generous love offerings, and your financial support is always very much appreciated. There are lots of ways to donate. The baskets are being passed now, and you can donate in the basket. You can go to Unity of OC, to the website to donate. You can text 77977 and the message, Unity of OC Give. And we're now passing the baskets. And do we have any first-time visitors today? Is there anybody? Okay, well, we still like to bless everybody. Okay. Okay. I love you, we appreciate you, and we hold the light in you. And as soon as we get the baskets, we'll have Reverend Allison bless it.
Yes, just take a moment and know that this community is very blessed. And then in the giving, we open up that channel to receive. So we give freely of our hearts and of our talents and treasures. And we know that this multiplies and goes out not only into our community, but to the world beyond. So we give thanks for all that has been brought forth and know that it multiplies and expands in ever increasing ways. And so it is.
And we're so happy that all of you were here today. I would like to close with a quote from Katharine Hepburn. Love has nothing to do with what you are expecting to get, only with what you are expecting to give, which is everything.
Thank you, Sandy. All right, and as we wrap up, let's stand and join hands, and we will sing our peace song and then our prayer for protection.
Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that is meant to be. With God as creator, family all are we. Let us walk with each other. Perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my joyous vow. To take each breath, live each moment eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me.
The light of God surrounds us. I am the light of God. The love of God enfolds us. I am the love of God. The power of God protects us. I am the power of God. And the presence of God watches over us. I am the presence of God. All together, wherever we are, God is, and all is well.